Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. My name is Frozen and today we continue on with our Warlock Arena run. So, in the end, we did kind of go toe for toe with our last opponent in the other game. Unfortunately, we did end up taking the L on that one. So, hopefully, we can get ourselves a win in this game. So, let's jump in.
Nemzi versus Jaina.
Okay, Mage this time round.
Let's have some fun.
So, yeah, in the last game, my opponent just had a lot more late game in the end of it, which there's not much I could do about it. Here's what it is. That stuff happens sometimes. You just got to try and do the best you can in the end. Okay, not bad. Some aggressive play I've got here as well. Although I have kind of said, as probably saying in some previous videos, just be playing a lot of MOBAs at the moment. Getting back into League of Legends, which part of me debates whether there is a mistake or not sometimes, but it is what it is, you know?
What do I do?
It's not that bad. Okay, that would be a turn 6 play, which I couldn't. I have 4 cards on hand, so this becomes 6 as well anyway. I could pick this up for a 2-drop, which I could play next turn if I need to. No, we'll pick up the Evasive Worm. It has more impact now. And, I mean, even though I'm playing League and, yeah, I'll moan about the sort of general attitude of a lot of players that play it, I actually do enjoy playing the game, which, kind of as I say that, it's quite interesting. Kill that off, kill that off. Just do that to face there, try and get stuff out of the way. I realise the characters I like playing all have basically the same abilities. And if you kind of wonder what I mean when I say that, it's this kind of weird notion that every character I ever play has to have at least one, like, a stun or root, some form of AoE, and then normally like a healing or shield. And those are the 3 abilities I always have in some way, shape or form across the range. And it's just absolutely hilarious when I looked at the characters and be like, oh yeah, I do like that character. Oh yeah, I do like that character. And like, oh, they just all play the same. Which is kind of funny. I could use this here. Here's a draw off it.
Ain't much, but it's honest work.
For the master.
Push face. Put a bunch of 3/3s in my deck, but that is absolutely fine here. I'd rather have those in my deck than not in my deck. This also means that if they try and do some like over trading on the cards, I can try to kind of force plays here as well. Oh, that's perfect. That's the exact card I want to kind of take out here. So I don't have anything else I can play alongside it, so we will tap. Don't really get anything.
For the master.
Now, because they probably want to ping, I am going to play this. Would have been nice to copy a spell, but don't have one, so it is what it is. If I'd got another 2-drop, I wouldn't need to make this play. As you see, it just forces them into this really awkward play for no reason whatsoever. If you give me a fell spell, oh, summon a copy of all demons you control. Don't have any demons yet, but that might come useful later down the line. We'll play the 5-mana card. Not bad. We'll play this out. It means that they can trade, but it means that they're not going for the 5/5 if they do that play. And I've got an evasive where I'm playing. If they just play a big minion here for 7 mana, I've got the Spawn of Deathwing, which isn't too bad. Yeah, I kind of expected that play.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Okay. I mean, it's great, they're gaining value, but...
These are due back tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll tap again here, get more cards. Here we'll use the fast answer on that to protect my 5/5. If I could have concealed here, there is an opportunity for me to do it. And that was one of the baits to the tapping that I was thinking.
More than scale deep.
Using the spell here for the arcane missiles, yeah. It lived. That is actually very good. I am going to play this out now.
Do you have an audience with the king?
And play the conceal. Seems weird to do that here now, but it's a 4/6 on board, and I'd rather start them pushing damage face because now I've got like 12 damage, putting them on 10 if my 5/1 gets to hit face. Otherwise they have to use a board clear, and they just use a lot of spells to try and deal with the hand they had. And here's the amulet.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Didn't you want to put the coin at the bottom of your deck? And draw like an extra card there? Like, that probably would have been more sensible. This isn't a foul spell, isn't it? It's a shadow spell. But that does trigger the one card on my deck. And do I actually have any demons? I have one demon. Some dragons. That's a demon, which could be actually quite good if I can eat something. So if I draw it this turn, that'd be quite good. Okay, I didn't draw it now. That being the case, probably best to do this.
Let fall the sands of time.
That's not too bad. We'll try and draw in the card. Okay. I do want to take pressure off. If I get them to 10, I don't have enough burst, and they probably got good enough amount of spells to try and deal with my board. So I'm going to force this to be at 1. Push that face. Do an intermediary. They still can't get through that without something else, so... yeah. I think this sort of middle ground is the best play. Like, if they got a Flame Strike, they've got a Flame Strike. I can't play around that, annoyingly.
A simple spell.
See, that in hand, it's always great to know just how many random spells they've got, and so far they've got 4. Okay, I can't one-shot that, and I have a good chance to one-shot it if I play my cards right.
Priceless.
So I should do...
Priceless. Here, put this on.
didn't get the one I wanted, annoyingly.
Adventure!
It is frustrating. I would have rather have actually got a 1 in 3 there to hit, but it's a 2 in 3. Like, I really got unlucky on that play. But this kind of sets me up to do a lot more things with having the dragon on board. Like this turn they can probably play some big stuff. They've got it, but they mainly got like 4 random spells in hand, so their opportunity to play for board it isn't exactly that high. And like, I could like have an chance to overdraw them later, but it's not worth it. I know they have a silence somewhere. Of course. It would be nice to try and get a spell here that I can actually play. If I tap, I can't play the dragon, but I kind of want to play the dragon because at least then it does more things than what's on the board already, and it gets a really heavy card up my hand. I'm going to do this first, make the trade here because I want the buff on this one. Get it there, that is good. Just the fact that 513 is just a hard card to deal with. They either got to throw another spell at it or, you know, do something else. And by the looks of it, they don't have many active spells they want to play. I'm about to get a 10-10 on board next turn that could just ram into something. So if they do have a big minion that they want to play, they've got to play it now. And then I just get the sort of rush onto it. That's just a waste of mana here, that's fine. I don't have to worry about that. That can be a bit of a problem because it's just going to straight away get a 2 mana ping on one of my minions. But you still got this dragon to deal with, and it will do 5 to face next turn because I'm going to make sure it does 5 to face. And you didn't really get much on that. Okay. And it can't attack, that's great. I'm going to tap here as well, so I gain a card.
More bones to yawn.
So here I want to take as much damage off the board while not take as much on this. So is that the correct play, or do I want to push damage face? I want to push damage face. They still got to get through the taunt at the moment. I got 8 health on the Drake. I just don't see myself winning this game if I don't do the damage now, because now they're dead next turn unless they clear my board, and they've got a 13 health minion to get through first, which, you know, their board does not get through by itself. That's everything for them to kill this one minion. And yeah, I could be ruined by like a flame strike or something like that. There's all sorts of other things, but again, that would be their whole turn to do it. Which is absolutely fine by me, because you're still going to die this turn.
Who here can spell? Anybody?
I'm not a fan of randomness, but it is what it is.
Pick me! Pick me!
Okay, so they got a nice barrier up. At this point, we're just playing to stall out the game. There's no other reason why I need to do anything else other than that. So let's draw 2 cards, reduce their cost. That is actually pretty good here as well, so that's what we'll play. Yeah, even deal with 1 damage to my own minion is fine there. And with that, I've got enough damage anyway to get through the ice barrier as well, so we'll just tap.
Time to wash away the filth.
The Resurrect is the only one that really can help some here. If it does, at all. I believe that is game. Oh, that's so nice. Just to beat a mage that keeps throwing out random rubbish constantly. And you're dead. It is getting to the point now where I'm not sure if I'm just playing against people with just like sort of a better understanding of the game or higher skill cap or things like that. But yeah, my games get a lot more difficult, and majority of it is just a random card generation really a lot of the time, more than it's actually something else. But you know, you can only really moan about those things after they've happened, not kind of anywhere else. But anyway, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.